do girls know what they want? I literally just asked my girlfriend. I was like, hey, what should I talk about in this video? And she stood there in front of me for like 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure I built like a house of cards in that time. And she just kind of looked in every other direction. And she was like, This goes this is like a broad spectrum. This is like huge spectrum. I guarantee you my girlfriend would die from starvation if I didn't choose what she was going to eat. And it's not like, oh, wow, you choose what she eats. I'll literally ask her. We could go anywhere you want. Literally, it'll go on for a while, and I'll just be driving. I'll be missing exits. I'm like, okay, well, we're not going there because I'm not turning around. Oh, we're not going there because I'm not turning around. It's just hilarious. And of course, like, I'm joking, but it's so funny how this is a general consensus of, bro, I know you only eat like at 3 favorite places. Like, come on. I have this thing where I'll tell her, do you want to eat here, here, or here? I'll choose you. Guys, write this down. This will come in clutch. Don't ask them, where do you want to eat? Just give them their 3 favorite places and make them choose from there. It kind of narrows it down. It kind of makes it easy. Here's another example. I asked my girlfriend, what are you going to wear today? She's like, I don't know. I'll throw on a t-shirt and some pants. She's like, wow, you look so fancy. And I'm like, oh, damn, thanks. I wasn't trying to. She'll change her whole outfit. But then she's mismatching, like, clothes and stuff. I don't get it. Maybe, like, I don't know. And it's not that she doesn't know. It's not that girls don't know. But I feel like there's so many options for them to where it's like, I don't know. You know, I think it's like a general, like, if you could live anywhere, where would you live? That's such a broad question. It's like, dude, come on, you know? Growing up, it was not like that for me. It was, do you want to eat today or do you want to eat tomorrow? I was so broke. My family was it was like my mom and 5 kids in a single bedroom. Things weren't bad, but dude, rent was super high because we had to live in the best area. So, you know, our cupboards, our cabinets were like stocked with cup noodles. I ate shrimp cup noodles every day, or spaghetti, or rice and beans. Those are like my 3 options. Like, hey, what do you want? Like Poor store, or Brokey store? I was like, Brokey store. I just chose, you know. I've always been kind of decisive on it, but I don't know. It's just, a lot of people don't know what they want. A lot of people can't make a quick decision. I feel like it's the pressure of, this will change my life forever, or fear of missing out, or, you know, like something like that. Like the fear of missing out, that one's like a huge one. There's a reason why marketers and like people like advertisers, they use FOMO, fear of missing out. Because say I do take her to Del Taco. Okay, well then later on she sees at Panda Express, oh, there was a sale, buy 1 plate, get another plate free. And she'll say, see, I knew I should have gone to Panda Express. It's like, I feel like a lot of people have that on a life basis where everything is fear of missing out. Or it could also be they genuinely do not know. And that, okay, that's an even weirder one. I could see fear of missing out. You don't want to miss out here, you don't want to miss out there. Cool. But when you genuinely don't know what you want, I feel like that leaves you in 2 categories. I'm just talking off the top of my head here, but it's either you're an NPC and you got like rocks for brains, and whatever plops on your plate, you'll eat it. Kind of like a cow, I guess. You're like, oh, okay. Pizza tonight. It's in front of me. I'm eating it. Cheeseburger. I'm not thinking about it. I'm eating it. And stuff like that. or you are genuinely not okay with making your own choices because you're scared you might choose the wrong one. You know what I mean? And here's the adverse of that. Every decision I make, I know, okay, well, then that means I'm not going to get this. I have thought about the fact that I'm going to miss out on this. But if I choose this one, I'm happy with the fact that I'm going to get this, that it comes with this, and then it might lead to this. And then you got to think, well, damn, a lot of people don't even think to themselves, well, if I do this, what are the consequences to my actions? So a lot of people, you'll find out in life, trust me, people, and I know it might sound a little mean, but a lot of people don't ever think about what their actions might lead to, the consequences of their actions, or how their actions will affect other people. Okay, now this is going somewhere. Hold on. Let him cook. Watch. I'm about to make some souffle de life, okay? So what that all links to is, if I ask a simple question of, where do you want to eat? There's so many options. There's so many ways this could go. There's so many ways this could go bad for her or for me, to where it's like, say she does choose. The restaurant's closed. Oh, well, see, it's because you chose this one or I chose this one. It's like, it's simple stuff like that, to where it's like, it's not like a finger to point. It's more so, in some people's heads, it seems like a big choice. It seems like a really big choice, when really it's not. And I guarantee you, if you just chose something, what you guys got to realize is that if you just choose an option and just go for that, you could probably drown out all the problems. You could get through all the mishaps and everything like that, and then you could get back on course. So say I ask her, where do you want to go? Panda Express. We go. It's closed. Instead of saying, see, I knew I should have gone to Taco Bell and this and that, or blah blah, like, oh man, they're closed. Okay, well then, In-N-Out or Pizza Factory. You know, it's not that big of a deal. You know, it's like, oh man, well, I wanted Panda Express today. Oh man, geez, oh gee willikers, Batman. It's like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep. And then, like, on top of that, let's go with life decisions. How many people are just floating around, you know? They're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I want. I don't know this. I don't know, like, how do you not have a sense of what you want to do? You know what you like to do. Why don't you find a way to monetize that in some way? You know, I've asked so many guys, and I'm like, oh, what do you want to do? Like, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Like my brother, he said he wanted to be a history teacher. He wanted to be a film studies major. He wanted to do a bunch of stuff that won't make you money ever. Once AI comes in, and AI is already making movies, AI is already teaching kids like over the internet and stuff. There's already Khan Academy, so it's like, shout out Khan Academy, plug right there, sponsor. Not really, but and I told him, I was like, well, look, why don't you go get your generals, because I already know you're gonna change your major. He's a really smart young man, so it's like, he's 18, so he's a man now. He's a young man. Same respect, different title. Why don't you go get your generals, finish them? That's a cool 2 years. You have a cool 2 years. Every general, like, basic 2-year degree is the same for any major. That's why they call them generals, because it's the shit you have to take in general. So in those 2 years, you'll be buffing those out, and then when you're done and you're ready to like choose, you can take your core classes. He's like, no, well, you know, I just want to go for this and that, because he thinks he's gonna miss out on a film degree or a teaching degree or anything like that, which is fine. Those are, I mean, teaching, yeah. Film, bro, people make YouTube videos nowadays. Like, dude, you don't need a film degree. But I think it's more so, if I don't pursue it now, it won't ever be there. That could also be, that's literally the fear of missing out. You know? So it's, I don't know what I want, and a different path people chooses, so I'm just going to go for something random. Hopefully that works out. That's their other option, you know? One thing I notice a lot of people don't do anymore is sit down and put it on paper. Like, go to school, and then a little line, get a job meanwhile, and then draw a little line, save money for a car, and then draw a little line. After you get a car and pay it off, look for apartments, see how much they are, draw a little line, save money for an apartment, draw a little line, can I afford this yet? And what do I have to do to afford this? All of this is while you're going to school, getting a job, you already have the car, and like now it's just building on to the next step. Okay, once I do this, once I do that, how much money will this be? They're goals, they're little milestones. Life is like I always tell people, life is like 100% like a video game. And I think that's so true, considering that some people do just run around in Skyrim playing random, you know? And then some people just go directly to the quest. I know you could finish the Skyrim's quest line in like under an hour. I think I've seen a speed run for that. And dude, trust and believe, people are speed running life. People are using AI and ChatGPT to, like, you know, make their decisions for them. One thing I'm like, because I've seen that, doesn't that like stunt your brain? It does like stunt you, because like if you have AI making every choice for you, eventually when I ask somebody that's using AI for everything, hey bro, what do you want? In-N-Out, Panda Express, or, you know, Jack in the Box? Are they going to be faced with, I don't have Claude on me right now, I don't know, ask Grok what I want to eat? You know, I know some people aren't that deliriously hopeless. But it's very interesting to see, like, does it have to be perfect? Going back to my girlfriend, asking her, like, oh, what should I talk about? I wonder if, in her head, it has to be the perfect, best topic in the world. Or can it just be any topic? I don't care. I'll build upon anything. Like this one, she was like, I was like, never mind. I got it. Don't worry. I know exactly what I'm going to talk about. I just chose it. And if it doesn't work out, tomorrow I'll get to choose another topic. And then if that doesn't work out, the next day I get to choose another topic. I have like a whole notebook full of topics that I want to talk about. But this one was just so random. I was like, dude, all of these were juicy. All of them had recipes. All of them, I perfected the 11 herbs and spices down to the T. The Colonel Sanders would be freaking proud of this recipe. I'd be like, cooking up a storm. But then this one, I was like, I'm not worried. They're in the notebook. I'll be able to talk about it. I have all these key points. Oh, will I forget them? Who cares? When I'm free balling, when I'm free talking, when I'm going commando on the mic, I'm not going to get everything. But this one, I'm just talking out of my ass right now. Honestly, I have the microphone up my ass, and every fart sounds like a word coming out. So I don't know. Does it have to be perfect? Are you scared it might ruin everything? Are you scared you might miss out? Do you genuinely not know? Is the decision too big to where you feel like if you choose something, it might affect everyone around you, or they'll judge you based on what you choose? You know what I mean? I don't know. I think one of the biggest life's biggest questions is, what do you want? And that could be across food, clothes, job, girlfriend, boyfriend, where do you want to live? And once you start learning how to answer that basic question, what do I want? Things will get a lot easier, because then at least you'll be able to point yourself in the direction of that, because it choosing what you want is like aiming down the sniper scope, the sights right there. You know, you're ADSing, and you're like, oh, okay, I see it. You know, take the shot. But dude, a lot of people are like, I don't know. So they're doing like 360s, 720s off the ladder, shock charge stall, you know, insta swapping, and then they just hit the ground without firing a shot, with taking every fall damage, like, like, dog. And it's not bad, you know, like, it's just like, you know, it's being mentally aware of, huh, my decision making skills are kind of shot. I gotta probably fix this. Let me just make a couple decisions. Let me make a choice. Get better at making choices, because it is a muscle. It is definitely a muscle. People never exercise. Period. People never exercise their mental muscles. They really don't think about it. That was another mental muscle pun. They don't think about it. They don't realize that every choice will help you in the future make another choice. It's like standing up to yourself against a bully. As soon as you say, no, that's my money. I'm gonna buy lunch. My mom gave me this to buy a brownie and a cup noodle. You're not having it, Billy. It gets easier to say no to the bully. You know what I mean? And those are hard, tough decisions. Some people are just given stuff their entire lives, or taken care of, or, you know, they got their helicopter carrying bitch ass mom taking care of them forever. And then, like, next thing you know, they throw them out into the world and they're like, wow, they don't know how to do shit. Wow. Now, at some point, it's the parents' fault. Yes. You know, there's some pretty bad parents out there that should be ashamed of themselves, because you do gotta let your kid fall. You do gotta let them choose something stupid once in a while. Like that one Malcolm the Middle, where Malcolm gets that, like, you know, that hot rod car, and he's like, I could fix it. And the mom's like, this is so stupid. I'm just gonna derail this. And then the dad was like, no, you have to let him. Every guy buys that car that he wants to fix up, and he has to learn the hard way. Those kinds of cars are shit. You got to get a reliable Toyota or a Honda. He's got to learn one day. He's going to be like, oh, yeah, I don't need a Ferrari. I need like a, you know, Honda Accord. I need something reliable. I went through that. I got, it's not the sportiest car, but it was a Toyota Celica. It was an '03. And I was trying to do like a bunch of stuff to it. And what is it? One of my friends and I tried putting like a bunch of different stuff on it. And then I tried changing the oil. And then like the first and third cylinder literally blew up while I was driving it down the street. It was like on fire, dude. And then I learned, I was like, the fear of missing out on a cool car to impress my friends, to impress girls, to look cool, versus, maybe I should just get a Honda or Toyota. Okay, it's fine. I towed it, I sold it, I got a new car. It was over in like less than a week. And I didn't really trip out about it, because I was like, well, this is what it is. I can't fix this thing. It blew up. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling now. But, yeah, guys, ask yourself, what do you want, and are you pursuing it? Do you pursue things to the fullest? You know?
Nice. Get to the safe zone ASAP. Get in the car. Marked a location. location. Help! I got supplies. I need attachments. I'll cover you. I need consumables. I need attachments. I'll cover you. Help! I'm really sorry. Stay alert.